And we're back to the Elder Scrolls Castles. Oh, lag. Lag. Come on. Keep moving forward. Did you crash on me? It crashed. And we're back once again with the Elder Scrolls Castles. Ooh, a new event. Wow, we barely have any time. Redguard smithing techniques are as advanced and refined as their signature sword fighting style. Celebrate both types of mastery by completing their special event mission. We've got less than a day. Goodness. Craft 25 ingots. Oh, we could easily do that. Swords, plate armor, shields, 20 goblins, 15 bandit. We could easily do this. This task is nothing. Complete 10 orders. Alright. And we've got 2 hours until the new day. Right over here. So there's a chance. Oops. Yeah. We'll go ahead and collect everything really fast. We don't have enough burlap. My goodness. I want to go ahead and get the wool coat made. We're just missing the limestone. I think we need a save. We're going to go ahead and continue to craft more tongs. Make another steel plate. Get ourselves more armor. And so both of you should be ecstatic now. Yep, even the bossy one. So we'll have to figure out if we really want to keep the bossy one around or not. Let's take care of these rulings real fast. Madam, Shura here is skimming off building materials while working at the mill to send to Orsinium, city of the orcs. I mean, I can make Shura upset. I'm really only care about my husband. But Shura, I'm sorry. No, you're not allowed to do that just 'cause.
She'll return the materials and pay a fine.
That's not cool, Shura.
Gaga.
Your Highness, my friend Brionis, and I want to thank you for assigning us to the same workstation. We both saved up for this gift.
Ooh! The healing potion is very much appreciated. They are also both at good happiness, so we're fine. We don't need the gold that desperately. Collect these materials. And, oh yeah, we also need to collect our free pack. Ooh, it's a common pack. Nice. Is there any cool cosmetics that I want? Furnace? No. I think there's nothing exciting that I necessarily want. Should be under featured is what I'm really looking for. Yeah, this rare noble gear. Wool clothes. Noble outfit with rare equipment. Enduring lives longer. Is that what the noble gear does? Is that what the noble gear does? Is they make your people live longer? Definitely gonna have to keep our eyes on that. Alright, we got 2 packs to open. Kennerith's fortune be with the... Ooh! We got a wool apron. Nice. Increase wearer's efficiency at the smithy. And what's this? Marble. Needs to improve to workstations at higher levels. Okay. We'll open up the next one here in a moment. I want to collect materials. And then we have a ruling to make. My queen, I overheard Iona here making ominous comments about you. I believe she is plotting against you.
Ayana will be fined heavily for this.
Oh, she's mad. Iona? How about we unequip everything? Alright, you are good. Collect all these. We've already crafted all the ingots we need to craft. Where are you? You're emotional. I'm going to put you up here for just a moment. How many people do I got? 3. I want to make this excellent, so we're going to go and put you here for now. Craft more tongs. And now we can start crafting outfits again. There's no specific things we need to be making, so we should be working on our tasks. I need to complete a quest. Okay. And that'll finish our last royal task, getting us Rayloff, another legendary. So we will definitely be accomplishing that today. We need to craft more swords. Curved swords. Blacksmithing aprons is what we need, so that's what we're just going to craft. Well, actually, first, do we have enough for our work orders? We need a lot of limestone. My goodness. Yep, go ahead and... No. Iron daggers. It's a lot of limestone we're about to give up. Metalworkers. What is this? Burlap? I have to hold on to the burlap. Alright, which means we only need the blacksmithing aprons. So let's get these started to be made. Alright, what about you? Leader, kitchen, and loom. You'd be great in the loom, okay. So I want you in the loom, and you're a leader. But we need you, because you're considerate. And then Weaver's Garb level 2 will get you equipped. The level 2 spindle as well. And we'll get this leveled up. Fantastic. While I would like to improve the production speed of this, I really need to make sure that we're able to get the burlap fast enough. We're doing fine on oil. We're doing fine on food. Do I put another person in the furnace for even more ingots? Am I getting enough limestone? Okay, we have a leader in here. Perhaps we should just improve our workshop efficiency. Do we have a leader in here? Yes, yes we do. So the smithy would be best for you. In you go. I'm really nervous about actually sending the bossy one, making them efficient but miserable. Yeah, most of these places aren't even maxed out. How are we doing on ingots? I think is the bigger question. So we're doing perfectly fine on steel and iron. My goodness. So, yes, you should, in fact, go over here. And I know you're bossy. Blacksmith. Do we have anybody else who needs a better uniform? You're a jester. You've got a wool apron and the hammer. We're going to give you the better piece of equipment. Hammer. And then you being bossy, you're still going to get a blacksmith's apron. But there's nothing else for us to equip. But we will go ahead and level this up. So, Get this leveled up once, just for a slight improvement. And it's still doing fine on production speed. More iron tongs. This will help us get these tongs leveled up. You're envious, so you need to be higher level no matter what. So we'll try to help guarantee that. Okay. Let's take care of this ruling real fast.
My lady, the tax collector has returned with this year's property taxes. What should we do with them?
Ooh, we get gems. I like gems. Woohoo! Slightly more gems. And Mishapa is now a child. And Gunner is also now a child. Nahipa is tribal and emotional. She is now also a child. There are a couple things I want to take care of here in a moment. We need an iron sword. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start the Argonian production machine a-rolling. While we're waiting on that, we're going to go ahead and collect this pack. Ooh, all good, because we can't get wool yet. Got ourselves some gems and gold. Beautiful gold. Alright, you need the Weaver's Garb equipped and an iron spindle to help improve that even further. Perfect. Oh man, I need so much limestone. I mean, what I can definitely do for the limestone is we could just be using these potions of speed. I could also put the bossy one in here. Prone to assassination. We can get rid of the devious one. Perceptive. And you're a leader. So here's what we could do. We can unequip, unassign. We need an iron sword. Hey, Stefan! Welcome into the world. As a reminder, if you would like to have your character in the game, just type "Welcome into the world" into the comments section, and we'll get you added on appropriately. We'll unequip you, unassign. And then you are devious, but it's better than nothing in this case. So level 2 blacksmith's apron. Fantastic. We're going to get the bossy one in here. Alright, well, we're going to have to click it a different way. Mill. You're bossy, so you'll give us 9 more. Assign. Let's also make sure you're wearing the recommended safety attire. Make sure it is OSHA compliant. And we have a task complete. Where is it? Plate armor's fantastic. That gives us a little bit of experience. Assign. There we go, 2 more. Collect, make another ruling. Ooh, this one's for the commoners.
Madam, it seems a disease is spreading among local sheep herds. What should we do?
Okay, I mean, I could throw a whole bunch of food at the problem.
Slaughter the sick beasts and throw out the sheep meat.
I know that's not what they want, but it prevents a plague. And I believe I still have somebody that is currently unemployed. Yeah. You're considerate. Best in the kitchen and the loom. Speaking of the loom... I mean, I could put you in the kitchen. But I think there's somebody in here that's not perfect. You're emotional. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to unequip you. Unassign. And you're considerate. So get you assigned. Ooh! This one's another female. Akashan Solonius, welcome into the world. Haunted, leader, and sophisticated. Less productive, but easily made happy with music, literature, or art. And there we go. How I was about to say, what can we do for the food? Alright, let's get you properly equipped. Weavers and iron spindle. Perfect. Still trying to get more burlap. What happens if I upgrade this? Yeah, it's only +1 on the wool, which does mean nothing in the current moment. So, really right now, we're just trying to make sure everything here is as fast as possible. I would rather upgrade the sewing table, and we need more limestone. Speaking of limestone, when can we upgrade the Dynasty level 53? We should save up our limestone to level up our limestone production. And get to level 53 as soon as possible. Alrighty, next up is going to be Eyes Like Water, along with Wife. With that, I believe, because there's nothing else here we, like, desperately need to do. So the Eerie Woodlands. Muni is currently wearing iron, which is level 3. If we give steel... Oops, we need a... You need to stop sending me messages, thank you. I think steel plate would be better. It does improves our damages. Yeah, stamina increases weapon damage. Ooh, what's the shield here? Armor from plate, mail, and robes. This steel shield's... Oh, it's a steel shield. Oh yeah, no, we should definitely get this one equipped. And our iron sword is going to be best. Kavid, you're great with ranged weapons still, so we're going to keep you with the steel bow. And we'll get you equipped with the steel plate to improve your damages. Perfect. And also even more defense in case it's needed. And Tobin. Staff of Firebolt. Yeah, just a little bit short. Okay, done. So it wants us to have iron level 3. We've got better than iron level 3, so we should be fine. At least if one combatant must have a Staff of Firebolt, use Piercing Strike at least 3 times. Oh, shoot. It's Cleaving Slash. Piercing Strike. I'm trying to remember what gives that. Right, Iron Daggers. Equip. Let's see if we get this, because we don't really need as many. Yeah, we'll get that leveled up. Fantastic. So now this is probably a good thing. Use Piercing Strike at least 3 times, which means we're probably not going to use this AoE and have at least 50% health. Let's get this quest started. So let's remember, we need our magic user to target. Alright, so both you and you can go there. There you go. So that's been dealt with. We need to use it at least... There we go, 3 times. And 50% health. Oh, barely, we made it. Perfect, 3 stars. 2 iron scissors and iron hammer, which we're actually needing too. Fantastic. Burlap, which we're also needing. Potion of healing and blessing of gold. Maybe we'll use that. Back to the castle. Let them start a healing for just a moment as we take care of a couple more tasks. And we now have Panthea and Tias. You're only emotional. Welcome into the world. Alright, we're currently starving. Not good. We'll get this fixed by 1 food collection, and now we're fine. Craft. Steel sword. I currently don't have any. It would be better than what I currently got. Technically, I think. Send. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and send for the burlap. And with that, we're currently out. So we're just going to have them sit around and look pretty. Just for the time being.
Your Majesty, the scouting party is ready to investigate the goblin menace. Whither should they go?
Ooh. Swamp, caves, or forest?
Have them explore the caves up north.
We are actually hurting on food. We'll be fine. Come on. Thank you. So I can go ahead and collect now. Let's make something. Wool coat from the iron press. Wool uniform. Sure. Better food production. And there, that fixes our food. Alright. So, this completes the quest, getting us legendary pack. And this also now completes our final royal task.
Finally awake.
A new subject has arrived at the gate, and if we double-click, and... Terrifying. And looky here, we now have Rayloff. Welcome to our castle. Well, I don't want you actually there. We'll go ahead and put you here just to play some music. We're going to continue to work on tongs. I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and continue to work on tongs. Improve our metal production. Our metal production is actually fine. We probably should just make chisels. You know what? We don't need tongs. Yeah, because it only costs us iron. We can go ahead and just ignore that. Let's switch back over to chisels and start getting more level up on those. Up and a rollin'. But we now have legendary gear. Rayloff's mail armor. Increased damage with battle axes, a whole bunch of extra stamina. It is light armor that provides protection without hampering movement. Consumes iron mail armor to upgrade. We'll go ahead and... as well as his battle axe. Ooh, mighty whirlwind and 3 bonus shock damage. The only downside is it's all iron, but this is really good iron gear. All right. He lives longer because he is enduring. This is an excellent trait to have. So we need to find an Argonian to pair up with Rayloff in order to try to get these passed down. Best at the oil press and smithy. So we'll be throwing them into the smithy for now. Skilled with melee weapons. Rallies coworkers to work faster. Their happiness is aligned with hers over time. Works and fights with zeal, but at the cost of their health. Oh, right. Is it leaders that makes the places work faster? I don't know. Fueled by anger, skilled with shock. So all of this is really to make him one of the best fighters we have. Which, honestly, is not terrible.
Madam, should we help the local economy by trading building materials?
Ooh. I mean, we are hurting on wood.
Let's trade our wood for some limestone.
It's a lot easier for us to get wood.
It's lonely as the top, as it should.
Alright. So Rayloff should be one of our new fighters. Who are we replacing you with? Because you're mighty and perceptive. Whereas Muni is just headstrong, but good with shields. Muni's also starting to get old. Muni has a lot more natural health, though. Oil press, smithy, mill, sewing table. Kavid. We're going to go ahead and get you unassigned. Rayloff. You're going to be in the fighting party. And he's going to do a fantastic job. Probably going to carry us through a lot of this. Especially since I can upgrade his battle axe with these 2 irons that we already got. Even more damages. Ooh, steel spoon. We could level this. Oh my goodness. Alright. I need to get this muted. There we go. You upgrade. There we go. Spoon! We do want to collect more on our tasks. I could collect by trading a lot of limestone, but I think I really am insistent that I'd rather save so we can upgrade this. Are all of y'all at least a level 2 chisel? You're not. Yeah. Every little bit counts. We're really trying to get that leveled up. Speaking of getting leveled up, we're going to level up our population by adding in hard scales with the husband of Kavid. Unequip, unequip. We'll get Kavid into an actual work location here in just a moment. Royal tasks. We need more blacksmithing aprons, and we need to get them all to level 4. Complete a quest using 1 iron dagger at level 3 or higher. Perfect. That completes Cold Blood. Iron mail level 4 or higher. So that's going to be a little tricky.
Your Highness, I wanted to say how much I appreciate you with this potion.
Ooh, well, we don't need money, so we'll make Mahi even happier.
You'll have extra portion of candy for a year, friend.
And Mahi is now max ecstatic. Fantastic. Exactly what we need. More limestone. Let's also now collect from My Canarith's fortune be with you. It's a legendary. We might actually get a legendary gear. We collect a rare wool uniform. That's actually really good for food. Provides bonus food at the kitchen. Fantastic. Ooh, an arcane hourglass. A lot of gold. Fantastic. And we've got a rare heavy fighter. Shagra Grow Ghoul. Female orc. Fantastic. A ton of stamina. Best in the oil press and smithy. Prone to assassination. Oh no. So let's make sure we keep her happy. Works and fights best next to family members, which currently have none. And Urwa, melodramatic. Welcome to the world. That is a minor shame. Iron Mail. Oh, but that takes up burlap. We really can't be spending burlap like that. We're gonna go ahead and grab more. A lot of iron and steel. And we need to continue making blacksmith's aprons. Fantastic. So you're devious. And we're going to go ahead and just unequip you, because I don't see us actually using this. It is a really nice steel battle axe. Chance to banish Atronox back to oblivion. Now, you're an okay fighter. It's not terrible. Works and fights best, but you'd probably be much better at the smithy. So that's where we're going to put you. Yeah, that should be here, right? Blacksmith apron. Fantastic. And who would be best to give a hammer? You're devious and only devious. We're probably going to get rid of you. Jester. So you get the next hammer. Iron hammer, here you go. Are you just equipped to the wrong person? Is that what's going on there? I think it was. Okay. Give you a saw. And you also already have a saw. Give you some iron scissors. And you also already have some iron scissors. Let's get yours leveled up. Fantastic. And again, I would like to get these leveled up. But we really need to wait until level 53. Cold blood. Nope. Steel yourself. We've got so many of these tasks. Which one did we complete? Is it cold? It can't be cold blood, right? Yeah, it's not. Cold blood is literally get through those objectives. Master of the blade. Aha! Craft 2 swords. So I need to start crafting shields. And that gets us to level 3. Unlocking technically nothing, but now we can upgrade our ever so important mill. So let's get that upgraded right away. Fantastic. And now we just need to save up the limestone for this order, and then we could start spending our limestone to get everything else taken care of. We got a couple people not doing so great on happiness. So who's that? It's really just our new people. Let's continue to print out more Argonians. Melora, it's you, right? Yes. I just always got to double check every once in a while. And also, Melora currently doesn't have a job, so we need to figure out where to throw her.
Your Majesty, our Red Guard fighter's performance in the arena has dropped lately.
Worry not. See that he is well fed and equipped.
We're trying. But apparently this Red Guard fighter is not super great, unfortunately. Alright. We need to start making some shields. And y'all should be pretty much full on health, right? You've got so much health you still need. Alright. So, you... Yeah, you're equipped with pretty much the best thing you can be equipped with. We're going to go ahead and upgrade that. Level 2. Even better stats. Best shield we've got... Yes, because it's a steel shield. And then an iron shroud. Could equip a steel. But the iron one... Oh, Sandi! Welcome to the world. We didn't get a lot of Argonians this time, which is really unfortunate. Do we have any more Argonians that we can get? Looking... Muni! Before you go off on an adventure, why don't you go ahead and say goodbye to Mazar? Just in case. You never know. Alright, next, we have somebody who is currently unemployed. 2 people, actually. Kavid. You need to be an oil press, smithy, mill, or sewing table. Where's the best place we could throw you? Probably making equipment. Alright. Recommended. Actually, not yet. We'll wait until they're done in here. Come on, at least an Argonian. Hey, it's an Argonian! Yeah! Ooh, a rare one, too. Vanish. Hey, that's one we're waiting for. I actually got one because somebody did leave a comment. We have... Talaxman Tentok. Welcome into the world. Headstrong, leader, and perceptive. So this is a good character. It's not like a super strong one, but they're very flexible. So good with shields, good with ranged weapons. Mill, sewing table, furnace, workshop. And that should be all the Argonians that we really have available, right? Yeah, no more. So that's it when it comes to Argonians. Fantastic. So we do have Kavid. Where's the best place to put you? -1. I mean, I guess we could put you... You are perceptive. So we could put you in here. Tailor's Tabard, here you go. With iron scissors.
Queen Alassi, you consider me your enemy and suspect me of treason, but I am loyal. What will you do with me?
Whoever said that? Oh, that's right. I think it was last year that it was suspected. Oh, we could banish Shura now. Ooh. I don't have a reason to distrust Shura. I really wish I could check Shura's stats. You claim you are loyal, so we shall see about that.
My family disagrees, but I choose to trust and compensate you.
Oh, that makes the nobles angry. Oh, shoot. That was not good. We gotta go with happiness. Well, y'all are both not nobles, so y'all are fine. Okay, good. I was really worried that it was one of them. I was gonna be, like, really upset, and then we were gonna have a problem. Alright, get that made. How are we doing on limestone? We still need a bit more. Because if I recall... Because it's not you. It's not Shigara Gogrul who was upset with us. It is an orc, so let's just check. Orcs. Yeah, so Shura, she's a jester. Enjoys telling a good joke even when not appropriate. Yeah, she's not terrible. I'd rather keep her around. It's an interesting... It's an interesting trait that may be helpful. I'd have to actually, like, look into it. But we'll find out over time. More blacksmith aprons, please. And... we should now be able to get onto the map and move on to the Ghastly Grove. We've got 2 ghosts. Oh, no. Inflict burning at least 1 times. Well, that's fine. We have a lot of items that can burn. Complete the quest without any subjects being downed. Okay, that's fine. Why is that a problem? And complete the quest within 75 seconds. Okay, cool. So kill everything as fast as possible. Got it. Easy. Come on. Oh, we're doing just fine. Oh, I should have saved the AoEs. And there we go. Excellent. Burned. Very fast kill. And no subjects were downed. Not even close. But why was the game thinking that someone could be downed? Are we supposed to be doing worse at this point? It's making me nervous. I'm going to go to the filters and edit something. I'm gonna... There, we're going to try this. Alright, the Spectral Forest. We should still be fine to continue on in. A lot of ranged. So that is a little terrifying. At least 2 combatants must have an iron dagger. That is lame. Using no more than 3 items. We can do that. Everybody must have 50% or more health, which means we gotta go back and heal. Fine. Assign. Assign.
Your Highness, Ida seems totally unconcerned about the safety of others at work. Such recklessness is making everyone feel unsafe. Please do something.
Adia, you are on notice. Oh, hold on. That's the wrong tone.
Adia, you are on notice. Be more careful.
There we go. Pogup's more happy. Yep, and you've got the reckless trait. Luckily, everybody's still, when it comes to that, they're still feeling ecstatic, so I'm not too concerned. Get that shield made. And before we start making the next thing, what else needs to be done for the royal task? Oh, just defeat a whole bunch of goblins and defeat bandits, which are going to be on the next map. So we really just need to heal up our crew, and then they're happy. So that means whatever's going to be the best piece of equipment is what I should go ahead and start making. Could make Staffs of Firebolt to increase that, but I think just more... Throw in more steel plates, boost up that armor even more. And we don't have enough burlap. Of course we don't. Alright, so what crafting stations don't have everybody fully occupied? The furnace, the workshop. Oh, we need to be continuing to be crafting chisels. And we can get one more person in here. So, Melora, you're just emotional. You can go ahead and start working in here. Here is your tool maker's vest, along with your iron saw, and we'll level it up. Fantastic. So that boosts that production. It's now outstanding on production speed. We should be able to start pumping out those chisels really fast. And we finally have enough limestone. There we go. So that gets us good on gold. These two with their happiness do concern me a bit. You're nearly fully occupied everywhere. So one question I need to ask myself again is, do I want to go ahead and just start throwing out all of the non-Argonians? Because if we look, when it comes to the children, we've got a lot of non-Argonian children, especially today. A lot of non-Argonians. Just age. Most of them ended up not being an Argonian today. That, and they're only like a one trait like Irwa here. And Stefan. It's a whole bunch of extra mouths to feed that for me is not going to be giving me much of a benefit. We'll go ahead and hold on to them for now. But if we need to, we can start banishing people. Rather not. Oh, speaking of stuff that we can or can't do, may need to start looking into more decorations. Workshop production speed. I could make more red dragon eggs, but it takes limestone, which we're hurting on. So really I just need... what boosts? Not the workshop. Loom, furnace, or mill. Mill, right? Mill's what we'd be looking for? Yeah, we would want to be improving our mill production as much as possible. Just by half a second. I mean, at this point, it's better than nothing. And then we might as well go ahead and get this one up as well. All these others, I mean, I'm not even using the blessings. Reduce workshop production times by 1 second. I mean, the workshop's already very much outstanding. So I'll have to consider it.
My queen, nightmares about vampires and a strange eclipse have returned. What should we do?
I can get revival scrolls. I don't need food. I don't need oil. I mean, I don't really need scrolls of revival. You know, this might be famous last words, but we still have 10. So, I think I'd rather just say, we will again beseech the Emperor for aid. Even though last time, I think I did diligent prayers. Oh boy. What the heck? I thought we just got assassinated. This terrifying...
An eclipse casts a gloom over the castle.
We're gonna make more iron chisels. That scared me. I thought for some reason, like, oh, that was the wrong choice. Your queen is dead. I thought that was going to be an assassination right there with it. Oh, man, no, that was a cool eclipse. This eclipse makes it impossible to keep our homes lit and warm, and ghosts, vampires, and other undead run amok. Oil, craft weapons, or have our fighters hunt down these ghosts. I mean, I need to kill the things for quests anyways, but we're going to be doing both of these as well. I think I'd rather be fighting. So,
we will have our fighters hunt down these ghosts.
Doomoo! Let's make sure, not health, happiness, that nobody is terribly upset. Rayloff could use a happiness boost. I mean, I also only have 2 people working in the oil press. We're fine, right? Defeat 9 ghosts to end the eclipse. Okay. Alright. Why are you upset? Oh, it's because you're being haunted. Right now. So you're just running around screaming. Cool. Neato. How are you doing in health? You're basically full, and Tobin shouldn't be getting targeted anyways. Alright, Uni. Tobin. Rayloff. Fantastic. And we may end up using quite a bit of potions in this next run. It's the Spectral Forest. We do need to defeat ghosts. We need to keep Tobin. But Muni, I think we need at least 2 have iron daggers. So, fortunately... So, level 4 iron dagger here. And Rayloff also needs an iron dagger. Okay. We're going to equip him with... I was going to equip him with steel plate, but Rayloff's gear should be fine. Using no more than 3 items, so... And everybody must have 50% or more health. We could easily do this. Easy.
Daggers deal bonus damage to enemies with bows. Equip daggers when fighting archers, and avoid using bows when many enemies have daggers.
Oh. Okay, so this is a tutorial thing. This should have been included long ago. Make sure nobody hits below half health. You did, so heal you up. There. And then bob and weave.
Victory.
Perfect. Iron lamp, blacksmithing, burlap, scrolls of revival, potions of healing. Fantastic. Let's get them back to heal once more. We do need to be defeating even more ghosts. So let's get you assigned to heal. Let's get you assigned to heal. And let's get you assigned to heal. More steel plates. Let's go to the mill. Then we're just going to upgrade somebody's iron chisel. Even faster production speed. Fantastic. What do we got next? So, dailies. Hey, that's the last for the daily tasks. Another ruling.
Ah, my dearest daughter. You are so busy. We barely see each other anymore. I believe I could be a good friend to you. Not just your father. What do you say?
Surely our friendship is worth something, Bazaar. I want money. I don't need money.
Of course, we accept you as a friend, Mazar.
There, that makes him happy. And Mazar liked that. Of course he liked that. That way his daughter says it's okay to be, you know, talking together. I'd like to see you more. Alrighty. We're still doing fine on all the resources. How are we doing on... Yeah, you need 11 minutes to heal. You need 8 minutes. You need 3. We're starting to get enough people that can almost have 2 batches of fighters and then just alternate and use the healthiest ones. We're nearly at that point where I could just do that. How am I going? Shadowy Woods? There's no ghosts here. There are bandits. Really need to be fighting as many ghosts as possible. So we're gonna be going ghost busting. How are we doing on limestone? Not good enough. Resources, yeah, we're only at 43. Limestone's doing a little bit better. Our mill production is very good. Is there anybody else that we could assign? So you're perceptive. Who's not super great? You're bossy. You're making everybody else miserable, and Bilranu is now feeling it. And y'all are both here leaders. Tell you what, we're gonna unequip you, and we're also gonna unassign you. We're gonna put you here to start taking care of music. But I definitely need this reckless one in here. Laborer's shirt, get that equipped. Steel chisel. Yeah, we'll get you equipped with that as well. We're going to go ahead and unassign the bossy one. As nice as that would be. You're perceptive, so we need you. Equip. Equip. There we go. That should be a lot better. So now it's back to very good, which is fine. On the production, keep making more iron chisels. And I gotta keep making, what is it? Blacksmithing aprons, right? What we need is an actually happy leader. Because right now, because you're reckless, and you're fine in being happy. You're perceptive. You're also perceptive, but you're unhappy. You are not a leader. We actually need a leader that's nearly ecstatic. So this reckless one that we just gave all the really good gear to, we're gonna unassign you. You're perceptive, so you're fine. What we really need is a leader in here to boost everyone's attitude. Okay, so mill. Melodramatic. Hurry Poyo would be really good in here. Good on the mill, and is also a leader. But hates it when others are better. Alright, here you go, Hurry Poyo. We're gonna give you the best equipment we possibly can. Steel chisel. So, you're not ecstatic, but you'll at least make the others happy, as long as you produce more than everyone else, which you currently do. Level 2s. Level 2 iron chisel. Laborer's shirt. Level 3 iron chisel. Laborer's shirt. Alrighty. We've got a couple of unemployed people now. You're reckless, you're bossy. Here. You go to the music place. And you're reckless, so... Wool coat and iron lamp. Which we'll go ahead and level up, why not? Volatile, and you're mighty. Oil press and smithy. Well, we'll go ahead and level up this. There's actually... You can get you equipped with the really good wool uniform. Zahira? Rahim? Or Gorbak? No, we're just gonna go ahead and give it to Zahira. You've got the chef's uniform. Alright, so they all have chef's uniforms. There. That should be doing a lot better now. Your Grace, it seems killing the sick sheep did the trick. There's no sign of the disease anymore. We can kill more sheep. Of course we can. I think we should just make the commoners happy, because we do have a few that are unhappy.
Make an offering to Akira for gratitude.
Every subject like that. That's really good. How close are you to actually being done? 12 seconds. Keep making more iron chisels. Collect more in 2 minutes. Should I go ahead and just level this up? You're fighting in here. Are y'all enemies or something? You have to Lord, you have so many enemies. Why do you have so many enemies? Ah, shut up. Oh my gosh, they hate each other. A lot of these characters seem to just make enemies with each other, which is unfortunate. You're fully healed in 3 minutes. You're fully healed in 1 minute. Also, the year should be ticking over here in a moment, but we're going to continue to play for a little bit longer. Alright, get that oil. We're really just hurting on everything at the current moment. I'm really surprised about that. I mean, I don't have to continue playing. Maybe we'll be done once the year finishes ticking on over. We'd like to finish killing goblins, bandits, and ghosts, but maybe we'll just have to leave those for a future thing and leave those somewhat unresolved. Yeah, defeat 9 ghosts. Madam, our Red Guard fighter is climbing up the ranks of the Imperial Arena. Oh, that's the wrong voice.
Time for a celebratory feast.
Come on. Money? Food? Every subject like that. Yes! And we're out of food. We're starving. Nah, it's already fixed again. Maybe we should go ahead and just level up the kitchen. We did level up the mill. Can we please let me click the mill? Alright. And unlock at Dynasty 60 for +1 wood. Sure. Smithy, level 58, in order to upgrade the next stuff. Workshop, level 55, for steel chisels and saws. Sewing table, for wool shirt and wool guard. That actually is better for the mill. So, next chance we get, the next thing we're going to level up is going to be the sewing table. And we just need a little bit of limestone. We can rush production on that really fast. Should we? How are we doing on food? Maybe it wouldn't hurt. We're starting to starve again. We're upgrading the kitchen. We can't keep struggling on food like this, so that'll spell disaster. Iron. Collect this. How much longer? Do I have anybody on unemployed? The answer on that is no. There we go. Now we're doing fine on food. The other thing we could do to fix the food problem is start kicking out all the babies we're not going to want. Which is essentially any common non-Argonians. Because any rare non-Argonians could potentially still be useful for the castle. And then it's just less mouths to feed. Because we're going through so many resources so quickly. We're going to do another mission. And we gotta go ahead and kill off even more ghosts. So, Muni, you're headstrong. I want you to be wearing the best equipment possible, which is the Iron Sword, the Steel Shield, and of course, continue to wear the Steel Plate. Rayloff needs to be using Rayloff's Axe, which can be leveled up if I recall. Oh, but it eats up the other one. Do I care? I kind of care for the current moment. And the plate mail. Yeah, we just don't have enough iron mail. So we'll have to make some more iron mail, I guess, just to level up his special piece of gear. Yeah. Tobin took way too much damage there. Which side? This side. Come on. Perfect. That takes care of more goblins and more ghosts. I want to fight that quest again. Look at that. Takes like no damage. Alright, Tobin took way too much damage. We should keep him away from the bow user. We should be able to fight one more time. If I need to, I'll heal him up. But I'd like to do this quest twice more? Alright, there we go. So minimal damage for Tobin. Alright, go ahead and cast this defensive buff. Aura, and then... Spin, spin, spin. There. We could definitely do this quest one more time before we have to heal. And that way, we'll be out of this eclipse. I want to save this potion. I need you here in the center. Perfect. Okay, Tobin lives. Oh, that was close. There you go, got the gold, and back to the castle to complete our task. That also gets us a level up, giving us a wool apron. And with that, we'll be then moving on to the 8th year of reign. How fascinating is this? 8 years. Most people apparently on the subreddit only get to live around 7 years, and, well, we've now made it to 8, so we're off to some sort of good start. Plus, it also helps that a lot of our people are mostly ecstatic. Continue to level up this iron chisel, keep making blacksmith's aprons. Hey, that's all the blacksmith aprons we needed to make. We're going to be closing this up with getting rid of the eclipse. We're done killing goblins. We just need to kill Oh, is this a one-day thing? Okay, we could definitely get this done tomorrow. We still have time. Cutting edge. We just need to make the blacksmith's aprons really fast. If I got enough, we'll make it.
The eclipse has ended, and light has come back to the realm.
My queen, farmers in the area are complaining that the river has started to run dry.
I mean, I can make them gather materials. Farmers are always complaining. Oof. I mean, I'd like to make the commoners happy, and part of me thinks it'd be hire workers to dig the canal. Would make them happiest, and it costs us gold. But I think we should be fine with having them gather resources.
Make them gather natural resources until things improve.
Oh, the commoners did not like that.
They hated that!
Alright, let's make sure nobody's too mad. And, no, it's just Ralof. He's still only mostly just mildly upset. We'll let him heal up for a bit. Alright, yeah. Just that one upgrade and we're doing perfectly fine on food now. How close are we to upgrading the sewing table? We may have to just focus on that next time. So the last couple things I'm really going to do is... So with the furnace... Because it's these... No, it's not those. It's... the... blacksmith's aprons. So it's these smithy aprons, right? This one's already level 2. This one's level 1. So let's see if we can get this one to level 4. So we can get one to level 4. And the second one, we can only get to level 2, so we still need another 7? Oh, we need to make so many more. We can upgrade the oil. Even during the event that was supposed to force me to consume so much more oil, we ended up doing just fine. So I'm not too worried about our oil consumption at the current given moment. But there's nothing really for us to build. I could use another arcane hourglass, but I'm not in any rush to make that. Oh, and then we have Hurry Poil to assign, as well as Pogif. So we do have one more pair to throw into the bedchamber. Should I go ahead and speed this up and level it up? Oh, the mill. Yeah. Sewing table. I mean, I've only got 2 on it right now. I need another 26. Nope, just 16. So 2 rushes, we can actually get that right now.
My queen, our cellars are overflowing with food. What should we do with the excess?
Oh, money! If we send it to Arsenium, it'll make the Red Guards unhappy. So I think I just want to sell at a discount. There. So nobody really likes that. But, hey! And we got Himaka, only melodramatic. Welcome into the world. For having such amazing parents, this offspring is... yeah, disappointing. Need to look into the mill. How much time left on the mill? So we're going to let this mill produce, then we're going to produce another, and then upgrade the sewing table. So that will give us access to another very important thing to make. For that, are y'all doing... Okay, Hard Scales is doing just fine. And Fadaya's also doing just fine. You're a leader. So we're going to get you with Tailor's Tabard and Scissors. There you go. And the bossy one, we're just going to keep her here on the music stage for now. Because unfortunately, she makes all of my people upset. May have to just get rid of her. Because she's just going to constantly cause a problem for me. I'm going to go ahead and use this. then if we go to the sewing table, get this leveled up to give us the wool shirt and the wool guard. That does give us access to, again, this wool shirt right here, which is going to be very important. Now, we are nearly out of wool, because the downside is nobody really has a really good garb that produces wool auto-magically for me. We got very lucky. With this outfit piece right here, this wool guard that makes steel, and it makes 2 of them because it's epic. So that's really good. I think I'm just going to keep making steel plates. We're overflowing with iron. My goodness. More iron chisels from the looks of things. Ooh, or better yet, loom. They need spindles. Nah, we actually need to just keep making chisels. Alright, speaking of chisels, we can get all the ones we've got in here leveled up. So you... Oops, to level 4, sure. It's less efficient. Get this one to level 3, and fantastic. Look at that. Just a little bit better. We're maxed out on food, maxed out on oil. Our gold is still doing all right. We're at 1900. And it's actually went up since the day, so we're not really hurting too much on those choices. So when it comes to the bookshelf, Rolof, you're at max. I need you right over there, as well as looks like just to Lorne, who's sophisticated. She could use an attitude adjustment. Blacksmith's apron. Do we have enough to finish leveling up that other apron? Oh, that's metal guards. Rock! Blacksmith's apron. No, we only got 2, so we still need another 5. 1 to get it to level 3, and then 4 to get it to level 4. That's going to take a bit. We still need a lot more burlap. Which, luckily, we're doing perfect on burlap production. Well, not perfect. It could be better, I guess. So, what if... Who would be the next best person to put into the loom? I guess Hurry Pollo? Yeah, we'll throw Hurry Pollo in there. Assign. Leader, melodramatic. Unequip you with that. Unequip that. Equip that. Just equip this iron spindle. That way, you're as good as that gets. Unequip this, and just a level 1 one, because we really want to make sure that Hurry Pollo's the best. There. So you're at 10. We can actually upgrade you by 1 and get you to 9. There we go. So now Hurry Pollo will not get upset about anybody else outperforming her. And then there was a leader I put somewhere. Where did they go? Yeah, heart scales. You can go right in here. Because you're happy. Unequip this, and then give you the steel chisel and the laborer shirt. There you go. Better production. Madam, your Breton and Redguard subjects want us to stop helping the orcs of Orsinium, who bring nothing but trouble. We can tax the orcs.
We will help whoever we choose.
So that makes the Redguards and the Bretons unhappy. Technically, you don't necessarily want to do that. So he's a Nord, but all of our Red guards are starting to get a little upset, but you're on the music stage, so that's fine. You're on the oil press. You'll be fine. Is there a leader here in the oil press that is... There's not a leader. We really could use a leader here on the oil press. So, do we have a leader? Or you're a leader. You're tribal. You're devious. You're a jester. You're a leader, but I need you here. You're emotional. You're headstrong. You're headstrong. Leader, envious, headstrong. Furnace and workshop. And you're volatile. You're haunted. You're a leader. You're also a leader. I don't need 2 leaders in the kitchen. We're going to go ahead and unequip this and unequip this. Unassign you. And which one of you do I not care too much about? You're just reckless. You're mighty, so you need to stay here. You're volatile. You're fueled by anger. So the reckless one... I'd rather keep the one that's fueled by anger. I want to take you out and put you in the kitchen. There we go. So, get the leader on in here. Assign. Give you the lamplighter's coat and the oil. And then you assign into the kitchen and give you the best gear I possibly can. Chef's uniform and produce extra food and spoon! There we go. So, micromanagement, making sure we have a leader in nearly every location. So, even though some people are a little bit upset, that will slowly be fixed as our leaders encourage them to be better people. Get this blacksmithing apron leveled up. And we just need one more level in order to finish that other task, which is looking pretty good. So, really, the more leaders we got, the real thing we want is to make sure our leaders are in good spirits, because our leaders will make everybody else perform better as well. Your Majesty, a group of travelers is starving and willing to trade food or gold for ingots. Ooh. I mean, more steel doesn't hurt. I'll just trade the food.
Let's trade. Khajiit has wares, if you have coin.
And is this the best stopping place we're going to get? I mean, it's going to take... I forget how long it takes for us to actually craft these aprons, because each one takes like 5 minutes? 5 to 6 minutes? And we're not going to be waiting we're not going to wait 20 more minutes in order to get this done. We're already an hour and a half in. It's time for us to find this stopping place. So with this... that should do it. I could technically go fighting, but I think this is actually going to be the best stopping place for today. So thank you all so much for stopping on by. Castle is doing great. We're now at 65 whole pops. We didn't get anybody exciting. Actually, no, that's a lie. We did get Rayloff, our enduring mighty leader, reckless and volatile from the Skyrim series. A Stormcloak supporter from Skyrim, Rayloff is said to have helped the Dragonborn escape execution from Helgen.
Hey, you. Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right
With-
into that Imperial ambush.
And with that, that is going to go ahead and do it. We'll see you all next year. Bye.